And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Thursday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Hornets, Martin and Miller filling out the wings. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Micic in at the point guard position. You know, Grant, it's an honor to be here on Martin Luther King Day in the NBA.
You know, B.A., you're so spot on. I mean, so much time has passed since the 1960s. But Dr. King's efforts ring as true today as they did then. I think he'd be proud of the power that players have in this league right now.
Fires in the triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Washington right side. Thompson outside. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Micic, down low, in transition. Here's Martin. Not enough on that one as it misses. Doncic against Bridges. Doncic, good.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
Here's Micic. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Doncic, tightly guarded, and the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's Martin, after the basket by Dallas. Here's Micic. 15 in his last outing. Good D by Doncic. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
First team foul.
Here's Micic. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Miller outside. Back to Martin. Pass to Miller. Will it go? Nice D from Gafford.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The three from Thompson. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got 6 points.
I just love the ball move.
Martin outside. Now here's Bridges. Miller outside. Here's Micic. Sends it home from three-point land. Micic has got his second basket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Hornets making a switch here. Green is checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Micic. He's got 5. Gets a very good look and converts. 7 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Doncic with it. Green picks him up. Offensive board. Outside for Irving. Pass to Thompson. The 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Here's Micic, guarded by Doncic. Up top, Bridges. Uncovered. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Doncic. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Pass to Williams. For 3, Bridges. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 7. With some arc, and it's laid up and in by Irving.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Here's Micic. He has 7. 3-pointer, Bridges. Washington grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Some changes for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Miller, and it's Mann in for Micic. And so it's Charlotte with it. 11-point game. Here's Mann. The 3-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Dinwiddie. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Green goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Dallas leading by 11. Lively finds Doncic. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And here is Green, averaging around 6 a game. Right side man. Pass to Richards. To the inside. How about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Man. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. To the wing, right side. Inside. And finished off by Kleba. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Micic, he's checked in for Man. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Micic. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Smith finds Martin. To the middle. Pass to Smith. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Curry, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 30, Seth Curry.
The Mavericks lead by 17. Here's Doncic, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 13 now.
Both efficient and prolific. He's already hit 6 buckets out of his 8 attempts.
Curry passes to Richards. And here's Green from the arc. On target from range. 6 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And it's Martin with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Curry, and it's rejected.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that
Hornets, number 8, Nick Smith.
9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Williams. Over Kleba. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
They've got Nick Richards, Smith out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Williams in at power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And he drops the first. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Williams misses. The Mavericks lead by 18. Lively finds Irving. Over Williams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 8 points.
Oh, yeah, Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Outside, Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
Pass to Martin. Up top, Smith. Charlotte again missing. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Now Exum. Here's the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Exum's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Charlotte's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Smith passes to Martin. Now Green. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in. Give him 8.
Williams likes to keep his options open. He'll find a teammate if he has a better look.
Dallas leading by 21. Lively with a screen on Martin. Irving. Williams grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Green, the pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. The Hornets making a switch here.
Seth Curry.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Richards. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
We got a chance here to check up on Trey Mann's status.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Exum attacking. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Pass to Salah. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Another one falls for Dallas.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Smith. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Thompson. He's got 12. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Charlotte shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good for Miller. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Here's Doncic. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Bridges outside. Here's Micic. He's got 7. Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't go for him.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
To the paint. Martin with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Dallas leading by 18. Pass to Irving. Gafford the screen. 4-3. They get it back. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Micic. Here's Bridges. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Irving goes in, and the shot goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the basket by Bridges.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
There's 49 seconds left in the second. Right side, Irving. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points. 9 points in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Bridges.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Count that one. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Irving. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Irving's got 16 points now. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way, and he's a stone-cold winner.
And he'll be vocal. He'll get up in guys' faces. You need guys like that.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So it's the Mavericks now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Minnesota will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the four. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Miller. Pass to Micic. Shot from the wing. Here's Williams. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Count it. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Micic. Here he goes. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Miller, the pass to Bridges.
Switch. Hit me, I'm open.
Martin with a screen on Washington. And the basket by Bridges.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Yep, that one's good. Doncic has got 22 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Micic. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now. Dallas leading by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
The 3 from Thompson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. It's Martin on the wing. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Thompson for 3. And they get it back. Gafford passes to Thompson. From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You look at Doncic, he's currently holding the top spot in the West.
The fans are speaking with their votes, and he's clearly the favorite.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Here's Miller. Hits a three-pointer. Miller's got 9.
Boy, you got to have a quick release in the league, and Miller's speed of release serves him well.
Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now here's Martin. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Micic. And the Hornets, another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Micic, nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Thompson outside, shoots over Miller. Thompson, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Micic. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. 5 to shoot. He was all alone on that one. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is Miller's game. He is a good jump shooter.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Miller. Green comes in for Martin. And it's Smith in for Micic. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Irving. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Gafford. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The three. Rebounded by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic outside, and they doubled up Doncic. Thompson outside. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nice move. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Smith.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Marshall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Doncic. Pass to Salon. And here is Green, defended by Thompson. Thompson against Green. And here's Curry. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. Curry's got 6 points.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Salon. Green in the post. Working on Thompson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Thompson's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Salon. And no good, trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Dallas sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Seth Curry is out there with Smith. Then it's Green, then it's Williams, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And here's Green from the arc. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
That's what they need from Williams. Some sandpaper work inside. Gritty and grimy.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. Here's Marshall. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Curry. Now Green. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Seth Curry.
Hey, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Green finds Williams. Here's Salone from deep. Lively grabs a miss. Washington outside. There's a screen by Marshall. And it's Washington missing. Hornets trail by 21. Curry with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Green against Irving. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Richards, the pass to Green. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, you got to be conscious of Curry's whereabouts in these situations now, because he loves the back-at-you triple.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. On the wing, Green. That three's off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And that one's good. Irving.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Now here's Smith. Here's Miller driving to the basket. Man, a big-time jam right there.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there.
Not when he's bringing that kind of force.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
That's good from Smith.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Charlotte making some changes. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. And it's Martin in for Green. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic checked in. Smith hits them both. The Mavericks lead by 20. Doncic outside. And Washington powers it through.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Bridges outside. Sinks it from distance.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And he lobs it up top. And Washington powers it through.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Martin outside. Miller outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Micic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Bridges. Fires the 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Here's Doncic. And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 29 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Bridges. Miller can't get it to go. Williams against Doncic. Out to Thompson. Pass to Marshall. Washington, a screen on Miller. The 3 from Thompson connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Hornets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Bridges, right side. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Out to Thompson. 20 feet out. No good. A bit long that time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Williams with the screen. Here's Bridges. Miller outside. The three is up. And Grimes pulls it down. The Mavericks lead by 19. On the take. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Miller. There's the three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Dallas has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
That'll be a 5-second call. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith passes to Richards. Pass to Green. Here's Salon, defended by Thompson. Williams from long range knocks down the triple. And so it's Dallas with it. Now here's Doncic. Kleba with a screen. And it's Doncic missing. Smith with it. So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Like Lola, she kind of crazy. I think she $1 million in ice when you add up the total.